Hi everyone, welcome to Dredge. So, I've played this game before, but a new DLC has come out that I haven't played, and I really wanted to replay it. So I thought, what better chance than now? I'll just play it for YouTube. So, let's go on a adventure of scary proportions, I guess. If you've never seen this game, it's a fishing game. But it has like dark Cthulhu kind of twists to it. Angler wanted. Oh man, it's foggy. Well, I already broke my boat. We're off to a great start. The morning light fills your eyes. You try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. You've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of the old vessels. We'll catch you up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Let's be on our way! Oh man, I forgot how cute this game is. And let's start fishing. Oh yeah, I have a DLC custom rod. It gives coastal fish. Okay. I've not played with all the DLC before. I've played the first DLC, the ice one, like the Antarctic thing, but I think that's it. So we're gonna start by just catching us some fish. We just have to hit the button on the green parts. Easy enough. Okay. Floating buoy. It serves as a mark of safe passage, dangerous rocks, and optical hazards. Its dim light provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. We don't have a shallow rod yet. Fish. So we got some curved fish now. So you can rotate, oops. You can rotate and place fish in your hold however you want. Fish come in all shapes and sizes. You can't ever like straighten them out or anything though. Okay, we're all fished out on that one. This looks like a dredging spot. We don't have a dredge yet. Yep. Oh, wait. It's a shallow water. It's eels, not logs. So fishing also advances time, I believe. It makes time go faster. And nighttime is very scary and bad. We're just going to try to get as much fish as we can, though. Just to start with some money. Whoops. If I mess up, the only thing is the line goes back a little bit, so I waste a little bit more time. Let's get this bottle. Collect item. So we got messages. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first proper today. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets and back at the Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers, colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night to Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than our wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow your vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under the blanket in the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. So I don't know if I'll read all of those, but I'll try to read some more. Okay, it's getting dark. We need to get back. Our boat is very slow right now. So even at night, we shouldn't encounter too much bad stuff here. It's pretty light here. Okay, time to dock. You step on the dock at the Great Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I've seen you return one piece. Very good. Before you head off into town, you should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was damaged beyond repair. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you might not have the necessary funds on hand. We'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish at the local market, pay off your debt, and keeping the population fed and satisfied. Selling fish helps pay off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. To the fishmonger. You enter the squalid shack and fringe master place. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not the life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. The bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on islands might pay you different, but while you've got this debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you'd work on paying that off first. Let's see what you got. So we can sell these fish about $7 to $9 each, but we're just gonna hold the square button to sell all. Debt adjusted by $21. Okay. The mayor's standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I don't remember what the voice I gave him now. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something of it. Why don't you take it? I'm gonna send that to my storage. Oh, and one last thing. Our local shipwright. She mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk in the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not the business doing favors around here. Payment is upfront and everything takes time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull currently attempting repair. A number of wooden boards as well as the water line are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it needs to take to install, so plan ahead. Okay, so we can take up more space with a fishing rod that's faster, or less space with a fishing rod that's slower. They're both good for shallow. I only have enough money for the small one. Let's do the small one. Okay. Now we have this research thing. The research part we got. So can I go over to my storage locker? There we go. This is the research part, and what this does is make it so in our research, these little gears are how many research parts you need to unlock it. I think I'd like to start by unlocking this engine. How much does that engine cost? It costs 200, so we could probably get it next time we're in town. Let us rest until dawn. There we go. Now back out to do some more fishing. So we can do some shallow fishing now. I believe this one over here was shallow. Okay, depleted on that. Probably just gonna go back early. There's another town over there. We'll visit it soon. Okay, that's as much fish we can carry right now. We'll go sell these really quick. Let's see, we have foghorn. We have a spyglass. The spyglass lets us zoom in and we can see what kind of fish are at what fishing spots. Wow, the sensitivity on this is kind of insane. And then we have a bunch of stuff on that wheel that we don't have yet, so those will come later. Let's go to fishmonger. I've had a special order come in, though, from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. 1 Gulf flounder, 1 gray eel. Just bring them when you have them. You'll need a rod that can handle shallow water. Yep. Yes, I do have one of those fish. Only that one though. I'll come back with the other one later. And I will sell the rest of these. I'm just going to go immediately try to catch some more fish. I believe the eel is just right over here. I believe we already saw those. Well, it's probably going to be dark by the time we come back again, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Whoops. Okay, depleted. We'll grab these fish and we'll go back. Ooh, some squids. Okay, we're still good. Our light was flickering there for a second. I have some more fish for the order, sir. Oops. There you go. The fishmonger wraps it up and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another one here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, nights around here, good luck. Actually, I already have a couple squids. I'll need to find you a black grouper though. So we'll sell that. Let's go to the shipwright. Let's get another engine. Now we'll be faster. We don't have enough for a light, but oh well. A woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops a distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension.
Oh.
Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor. Move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads the light. Well, she's a fine person. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yeah, sure. Mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It is dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I don't know how lost you can get just going across the bay. We will rest till morning. It's not going to spoil. We'll be fine. Okay, we need a grouper. That spot to the right isn't there anymore. Fish to replenish after time. Not gonna worry about those. What are these over here? Like a moray? A stingray. I don't have enough. Oh, there was only 2 of them. I'm gonna say I don't have enough space for another one. Okay, Little Marrow. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears the small hole in the paper, peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. 25 whole bucks. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. You enter the brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that? Ah, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you might have. Have you gotten anything today, perhaps? I do not. Okay. Now to catch some more fish. Is this the grouper we need? This is a Gulf flounder. So, no. Can't fit any of that. I could grab one of these. Whoops. Okay, let's make our way back. If you're ever hunting specific species, you should check your encyclopedia. It could have the information you need. I should check that for whatever I need. Let's sell all this. The mayor's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, the Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent for a shipwright to expand our facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've allocated some money to improve fishmonger's services. Might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. I found this book out back. Could be useful for you. Could you tell me the quest? Do you still have a quest? Or was I too slow for that? This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachments, more equipment, superior hulls. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry about if you have half of what you need. Okay, well, we don't have any of this yet. We could get a light now. I think a light might be a good idea. Sure. Wait. No, I want off of storage. Please? Off of storage? Refund. Sure. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't do that in this menu. Okay, let's start a book. I should have started the other book, but sustainable fishing? Sure. So we'll just passively read these books, and then we'll need to switch our book again. Pursuits. I need a black grouper. Encyclopedia. A black grouper is in shallows near the Morrows. He might only be at night though, because the squids were at night. The lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long will it until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted, the lighthouse towers above. So there's some more eels. Whoops. The gold icon that I missed. It's an instant trophy fish. I believe it instantly catches, and I think that one's worth more. I don't remember for sure. Turn on my lights. Look inside. Okay, we'll pick up this. Some wood. Some more wood. A ring. And an old iron chain. Okay, now we need to look for a black... Maybe one of these. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. I need to do some rearranging. Spin this. Rotate this, rotate this. Okay. Nice. So here's a thing with darkness, like that rock isn't there until you get close to it. So like rocks can just appear and stuff. It's pretty bad. And that's one of the lesser, well, that is like the lesser thing that can happen. We will see more. Fishmonger, have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Here you go, sir. $88. Fishmonger robs it up and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it at sea anywhere. Come back after a day or two. Check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Yeah, we will buy another one of these pots. We'll sell all of our fish. Send this to storage. Send this to storage. Send these to storage. I really wish we had like just barely enough money to buy a third pot, but it's fine. Looks like some of your equipment can be used for fixing and can repair. Okay. Old triangle, repair all. There we go. Let's put down these pots real quick. So we're just gonna plant both of those. And let's rest up. And I think that this will be a good time to call the first episode. So nothing crazy has happened yet, but believe me, it's coming. So take it easy, guys, and until next time, bye.